Hello everybody, welcome back to PW. My name is Vandana and this is the very first lecture in the IELTS 10-minute concept series. This particular lecture is going to be about how to write a high band score introduction paragraph for your IELTS academic writing task 1, which is report writing. And since I have to teach this in just about 10 minutes, let's get started and let's dive deep into it. तो सबसे पहले तो ये समझ लेते हैं what your introduction paragraph is going to entail. The introduction paragraph for your report writing contains only and only paraphrase statement. अब paraphrase statement क्या होता है? In paraphrase statement we rewrite the information given in the prompt. So what does it mean? Rewrite the information given in the prompt. क्या इसका मतलब है कि आप कॉपी कर लोगे prompt की language? Absolutely no. You will rewrite the information given in the prompt, but in your own language. So language needs to be changed. And how can we change the language? Now, whenever it comes to changing the language, you guys feel that we need to use some rocket science kind of vocabulary, and that is just not true. And I will prove that in this video कि आपको बहुत complex vocabulary की ज़रूरत ही नहीं होती पैराफ्रेज करने के लिए एंड स्टिल आप सिंपल लैंग्वेज यूज करके एक हाई बैंड स्कोर सैम्पल अ हाई बैंड स्कोर पैराफ्रेज स्टेटमेंट लिख सकते हो एंड आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू अ फ्यू एग्जांपल्स रिटन बाय मी विदाउट कॉम्प्लेक्स वोकैबुलरी. सबसे पहले देखते हैं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. So here you have a pie chart which is talking about location of dance classes, and then you have a bar graph which is showing you types of dance classes which are ballet, tap and modern dance. Question क्या कह रहा है? This is your main question. Question says the charts below give information on the location and types of dance classes young people in a town in Australia are currently attending. So in the question, they have taken both the charts together. They are saying the charts below give information. And how we can paraphrase it? I personally have broken this down in two statements. I'm saying the pie chart represents this, whereas the bar graph represents that. So I have broken this information down in two statements. Number one. Number two, what else have I done is, the question says, the charts below give information on the location of dance classes. How have I paraphrased location is, I'm saying the chart below, the pie chart gives information on where the dance classes at present are held. Because the question says currently, I have used at present to paraphrase that. And then I'm saying, and the bar graph represents what exactly? Types of dance classes. So in place of types of dance classes, I have written the bar graph represents different styles of dances. Let's quickly show you. So I'm saying the given pie chart represents where. In place of location, I've written where the dance classes are held at present for youngsters in Australia, and the bar graph shows different styles. The question says types, I am writing style. Different styles of dances preferred by them. So as simple as that, no complex vocabulary, same thing but language changed. Now let's see one more example. Now this is a process. This is a diagram wherein they are showing you biofuel production, how ethanol is made. So through this process, they are showing you कि biofuel का production कैसे होता है, and same चीज़ आपके question में भी दी गई है. The question says the diagram below shows how a biofuel called ethanol is produced. Now how to paraphrase this? यहाँ पे लिखा है how. How a biofuel called ethanol is produced. In place of how, we can say the given diagram represents the process that is followed in order to produce a renewable fuel known as ethanol. Because it's biofuel, so we are paraphrasing it as renewable fuel. Let me quickly show you. So here we go. It says the given diagram depicts the procedure that is followed in order to produce a renewable fuel known as ethanol. तो अभी तक ये एक चीज़ तो क्लियर हो गई होगी कि स्टार्टिंग के 3-4 वर्ड्स क्या होने वाले हैं. The given pie chart represents, the given bar graph depicts. These are going to be the first 3-4 words of your paraphrase statement. और उसके बाद भी आपको कोई बहुत कॉम्प्लेक्स वोकैबुलरी यूज़ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. The question says how a biofuel called ethanol is produced. Called को हमने change कर दिया known में, biofuel को हमने change कर दिया renewable fuel में. How it is produced, we are saying the procedure that is followed in order to produce renewable fuel known as ethanol. So once again, no complex vocabulary but still a high band scored language. Moving on to the third example. And this one is a line graph wherein they are showing number of participants by activity, and then you have 5 activities here: film club, martial arts, amateur dramatics, table tennis and musical performances. बेसिकली आपको देखना है कि कितनी कैटेगरीज दी गई हैं क्वेश्चन में. कई बारी आपके पास 4 लैंग्वेज आ जाएंगी, कई बारी आपके पास 5 कंट्रीज के नेम आ जाएंगे. दीज आर योर कैटेगरीज एंड देयर इज अ ट्रिक दैट यू कैन यूज, ट्रिक, tip, strategy, whatever you call it, to paraphrase the information of such questions. Let me show you. So the main question over here says the graph below gives information on the numbers of participants for different activities at one social center in Melbourne, Australia for the period 2000 to 2020. अब आपको ये भी समझना है कि आप पैराफ्रेज नहीं हो सकता है, राइट? यू कैन नॉट चेंज मेलबर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया, यू कैन नॉट चेंज 2000 2020, राइट? बट क्या क्या चेंज कर सकते हैं हम? यहाँ पे क्या फ्रेज लिखा हुआ है? फॉर द पीरियड 2000 टू 2020. यहाँ पे इसको चेंज करके हम लिख सकते हैं बिटवीन 2000 एंड 2020. और क्या चेंज हो सकता है? द क्वेश्चन सेज पार्टिसिपेंट्स फॉर डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज. नाउ डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज की जगह हम क्या कर सकते हैं? वी कैन नेम ऑल दीज activities in our paraphrase statement. Participants of film club, martial arts, amateur dramatics, table tennis and musical performances. Right? How can we change participants? We can write attendees. How can we write numbers of participants? We can write how many attendees. In place of numbers, we can write how many. So let's quickly show you the example that I have written over here. And it says the given line graph represents how many attendees took part in film club, martial arts, amateur dramatics, table tennis and musical performances in Melbourne, Australia between 2000 and 2020. Once again, the language is changed, but no complex vocabulary is used. What have I done this time? I have named the categories this time to change the language. That is the main strategy I am using in this particular example. Let's now quickly show you one more example, and here you go. Once again, we have a line graph, and what they are saying here is average monthly change in price of copper, nickel and zinc. तो अभी तक समझ आ गया होगा कि क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें. क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? द ग्राफ बिलो शोज द एवरेज मंथली चेंजेस इन द प्राइजेस ऑफ 3 मेटल्स. तो 3 मेटल्स की जगह हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? 3 मेटल्स की जगह वी कैन नेम दीज मेटल्स कॉपर, निकल एंड जिंक. Then the question says during 2014 and we can write in 2014. और क्या change कर सकते हैं? Whenever the question says average, you can change this word to standard. Okay, what else the question is saying? It says the graph below shows the average monthly change in the prices. Average monthly change in the prices. What we can do about it? We can say month-wise variation in the average prices of 3 metals? No, in the average prices of copper, nickel and zinc in 2014. Here you go with the example. So I am saying the given line graph represents, यहाँ तक तो almost same language चलती आ रही है. The given line graph represents, then we are saying month-wise variation that occurred in the standard prices of copper, nickel and zinc in 2014. And as simple as that. I mean, if you see all the examples, the language is simple. Nowhere have I used any rocket science kind of vocabulary, but still we were able to paraphrase the information given in the prompt like a piece of cake. So I would suggest that you also start practicing your paraphrase statement, because essay writing की first statement भी यही होती है. And I will see you in the next lecture. But yes, अगर आपको ऐसी और videos चाहिए, आप please topic suggest करो हमें comment box में that what should we make videos on. I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye bye everybody. Take care.